Hello everybody, I'm Half Tangible, and this is the first hour of the Banner Saga. All I really know about this is that it's an RPG, it has a really big banner, and apparently it's pretty good. Well, that was easy. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a full hour this time instead of the usual half hour. Changes based on the choices you make, you will occasionally switch between the characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Okay, hour starts now. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Whatever. Now as an era of growth and trade, life goes on. I thought this was about nomads. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. Okay. That seems like a problem.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli neðanbor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, the largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital.
There's a lot of snow for the first snowfall.
Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Okay, I guess that X means we gotta wait.
Komið skjótt! Komið í höllina miklu! Gist ég leyfa oss að syngja?
Okay. Was I supposed to understand any of that?
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
Arrived just in time, the chieftain and Red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Drag around the screen to see your surroundings, click the check mark to continue. Ah. Okay, left click to drag around. Portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Movement happens before action. This ring shows your shield banger is active. Blue tiles where he can move. Okay. 4 tiles each. Check the tile you want to move to, then click the check mark to confirm. Target an enemy, click the tile on which they stand. Ally blue, enemy red. I want to say this stuff is Norse inspired, but armor blocks strength damage, but can be reduced by break attack. Oh. Right, there. Okay. Enemy only has 5 strength. Let's do it. Click the fist now to attack his strength and confirm your choice. There's a dead guy. Turns always alternate even if you're outnumbered. Despite being at full strength, the chieftain will do little damage against your shield bearer's high armor. Okay. All characters can use willpower to boost their actions. Ah, there we go, the star. Move your Warhawk into attack range now. So, how many? Oh, 2. Standard attacks only affect a single enemy, but your Warhawk has a special ability that gives him a unique advantage. Tempest. I'm guessing that means spin to win. Not exactly, but close enough. Players enter pillage mode. During pillage, each character moves in order, and there are no more guaranteed turns. Used to boost your damage. Click the chieftain's tile. Click the fist, and then the stars above the first fist to add willpower. Number of stars available each turn are determined by your exertion stat. Okay. Victory.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade. Quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head.
So it's a Hydra?
I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Okay, so we interrupted a coup. Only the sun has stopped. Clansman 0, 0. He cuts to the chase. Okay. Eric, Steward of Strand, I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. It's a bit chaotic here. It's been worse. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want exactly? Skulfings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. Your owner just wants to make sure they stay down. I was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay. Click the market tent to visit the merchant. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open ace houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Well, that seems promising. How'd I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. Ouch. Scalping's chieftain bled out an hour ago. So when you tell me what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's gonna try to kill you this time. This time? So this isn't the first time that the chieftain has died and... No, wait. Yeah, it isn't. Said there's been other... They don't talk to me. I don't have the patience for this. Ad sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Why are you holding a quill? You're trying to intimidate the guy. Just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Alright, fine. Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman up by East Wall, but that was months ago, last I know. Disappearing for a while until this blows over. Bodyguard steps forward. Are we done here? Were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No, just bought 'em while you were walking around. Why? No reason. A man of yours seems unreliable at best. A blind dog wouldn't trust Had, but he used to be scalping. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably gone to old haunts, not new ones. Why? Nobleman is a meat-all? Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Oh. I thought they meant an actual nobleman. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these skulls on the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Shouldn't we have an approach of some sort? What a luxury. Come on, you've already mopped up worse today. Just make sure the governor remembers his promise. Double the usual tithe. I'll remind him. Okay. 100 days of supplies, great morale, 5 renown. You arrive in front of what must be noblemen. A few minutes later, Eirik appears, the weather-beaten man introduced as Balger. I'll point them out, Eirik says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. That's the spirit. Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's do the things. Okay. Deployment. The landsman can move through allies. Return the favor. Getting hit triggers a counterattack for 1 armor damage. Heavy impact. Enemies adjacent to the tiles take 1 strength damage. Shield wall. Adds 1 armor to allies and himself while adjacent to the ally. Okay. Let's move him over here. Okay, so that means he's giving everybody extra armor. When all units are satisfactorily deployed, click the ready button to start the battle. Okay. Rest for a moment. Okay. Move there. Move here. And turn, I guess, because you can't do anything else. So go forward. And do 9 damage. Okay. That was a little rough. Let's move here. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's just hit him. I'll be able to finish him off as soon as it says his turn. Six, 5. Okay, let's just. Alright. I don't know if I cancel that anyway. Here and attack this one. Let's get rid of some of his armor. That was a bad move. Should have had him attack this one. Okay. Well, at least he's dead. There goes some of his armor. Bloody fail. 4 attacks at 1 strength or arm each. Last hit adds +1 for each adjacent ally. Okay, let's try. I do not remember how to use special abilities. I haven't been. How long has it been? Like, not even a minute, right? Oh. Wait. No, that's. Oh. I was looking at his abilities. Okay. It's kind of a pain. Strength. Let's go ahead and make it 2. Just to get rid of this guy. Okay, shield banger. Okay, let's move him here and attack this one for 2 armor damage. Okay, Tempest, starting from target and going clockwise. Okay, so hit this one and it should take out him and do damage to him. Okay. How much health? 7. Okay. Okay. 6 damage it is. I don't know what that was, but I'd like to get my hands on it. Let's move here. Two willpower, take him out. And he's dead. That's what I get for being terrible. Okay. Okay. There we go. Promotion tempered by blood. Okay. Isn't Gunnel dead though? There they are. I've got to wash off this blood. One banner I know well. Vognir. Next for Royal Kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long. Ah, things make a little more sense. You'd hoped I'd have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happen to stall our guests down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. And you hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tells the barkeep a spa or of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Pretty sure one of my people just died. Okay, so pretty linear right now. Bucknear. I call a much younger version tramping meals. Fertile, abundant with purpose. God, Zubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jordander demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arborang? I am sure I am pronouncing all of these wrong. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazoned on red. The king of men or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know Scrivener, I think? I know I've heard that one before. Huh. We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I finished my business in Strand, and I was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but, let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mugger? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading out to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mugger. See you in the morning, Scrivener. Doesn't that mean writer? Well, that would explain the quill. But he's also bearing a shield and a sword and... whatever. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. Okay. We're still down here at the docks, might as well talk to him. Scrivener. You find Hakon in a meat house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Vognir's the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha, humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yoxfart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. You can't see it, but I'm flipping him off. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. And lastly, we have the human prince, who is apparently a sociopath. You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Yes, you're with Vognir? I don't remember you. Okay, I'm confused. Is this the woman in red who waved us over, or is she someone else? Not exactly. I've known Vognir for a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Okay, different person. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. I hope to learn more of you, or just introduce myself. A Varl historian. Aha. Don't you already know? Your king and mine both have been practically trumpeting it throughout the cities. I've been on the road a while, I'm afraid. Ludin takes a deep sigh. Whether tired or ungracious, you aren't certain. Maybe both. I'm going to assume the latter. It's more fun that way. A formality, mostly. Vognir came to our capital in Habarang, and now we go to the Varl's capital in Grofheim to cement this grand alliance for the next age of men in Varl. You sound unconvinced. There's no need for it, and it's damned cold up here. You got the sense he's struggling not to complain outright. You take the opportunity to excuse yourself. Yeah, I got that he was trying not to outright complain. And by that I mean he was complaining, he just wasn't being very loud about it. At dawn you're awoken by a delivery of goods, at least you think it's dawn. Hard to tell with a sun that never moves. Yeah, it would be. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already here. It is getting harder to talk. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Mugger steps forward. Wagner is quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. You follow and join the others. Don't think I'm going to be reading as much of this. Just frustrated, tired people. Summarize the strand well as a whole. Alright. I guess we're going on then. That is a huge banner. That's something else I heard about this game. They're the big banners. Heh. You can zoom in and out. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Munger, cropping open meat cats, from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Drink a little, drink a lot, toast to Wagner. That's right in. Visions. Thanks to the speech, slurs Wagner. Looks like you didn't have to miss out. Strength is a turn. Amen, Wagner. No joy in politics. Now I could take out some frustration on Dredge or something. Here, here. Starting to sound like a con. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this, pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be, warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow you now? Is it, or is it because I'm the next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy. You rise groggily. Better wake up, you're needed. Okay. How long to Grofheim? Only 2 days out of Strand. Yeah, medieval travel takes a while. Is that even the right word? Medieval? World map. Drag the map to look around. Portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on a location to get some history about it. Long snowfields, tall mountains, and spark. Woods of Frome used to be the gathering place of Dredge during the Second Great War. Preferring the cold expanses, zero lands of mid in the south. Wormscale Mountains, land's longest range of mountains. First maps were drawn. For that, it was simply called the Far Map. Okay, so where are we actually going? Okay, 2 days out of Strand. Grofheim, here we are. Oh, that's a long way. Second Varl King. The Varl have moved around a lot. Most consider Grofheim their capital. These Varl are honored here, and all warriors of Worth are buried at the foot of the two spears. Varl's March. Okay. So, Strand is over here. So, that's 2 days. Need to go up here. Then this way. This way. Then follow that road till we get to Two Spears and Grofheim. Okay. It's not too far. And by that I mean it is ridiculously far. We head north, then east past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank, Luda. Why not take the ships to Skymerstead? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skymerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge prints. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Don't poke the anthill, Ognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall clip to hop off, too. Lynn's got a shorter wick than Hakan. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by having the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equipped items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road. Okay, I guess we've got stuff to do before we go back to the road. Injuries. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes. Okay. Let's go ahead and promote him. The greatest warriors on the battlefield are those who live past their first battles to start a journey down the path to legend. Okay. Oh. Cost renown to upgrade. Okie dokie. 2 points available. Armor, strength, willpower. I don't know what this is, and it's not. Check. Let's just give him extra strength. There aren't a lot of tooltips in this game, are there? Oh, wait. There we go. Exertion is the amount of willpower you can use on any given action. Lore is where you go to learn more about this character. Click on it for more information. When Udon became the Varl's tax collector, let's give her an entourage. Only one of the original group still alive, and for good reason. Okay. Make one Spearmaster. One is the Prince of Men. Okay, let's go back then. Injured. Okay. We don't need to rest in camp. Training, heroes. Alright, let's keep going then.
Wedderfell. Even
Where's
the
King?
name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
We won't stop long. Alright, can we stop long enough to get some supplies? That's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. What? Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. I've always seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know how many men who can hoist a cow by himself. Skelfing's out here, maybe? We're gonna get camp set up. They'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl. Whatever you're willing to sell. Hear that? Where's Luda? Fighting and something else. I'm guessing magic. I'm calling it now. Magic. Oh. Robots? I was not expecting that. Oh, I see. Click on the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click the enemy to target. Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Okay. And now Ludin is down. Joy. Alright, let's move here. Alright. How do I check what this does? 100% chance to hit +1 strength, +1 break to target, +1 break on heavy impact. Alright. There goes some of his armor. Okay, so no way he can get in to fight this round, so let's move up here. Nope. End turn. Let's move in to help. Okay. Break his armor. Oh dear. Just take some more of his armor. Oh dear. I am not doing well right now. Break damage to target. Whoops. Oh. Bring the pain. Break damage to target. +1 to return the favor. Alright. Let's do that. Adjacent dredge also take damage when hit for 3 arm damage or more. Okay. And my guy is down. Great. Oh, he can summon allies. That's lovely. Okay, let's hope we can get this thing down. Okay. Oh wait, no. No. I'm glad that guy is doing damage back every time. Alright, now can't finish him off. That's lovely. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Last one standing. Alrighty. Let's finish him then. Ogre is ready for promotion. Okay. You're trying to get yourself killed? What are you doing? Trying to get a shot in between the plates. Break their armor first. Okay. Bognir's dead. Crud. Well, that's not good. And now we're to someone completely different. I presume. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Oh dear. Deployment happens before battle. Rook. Alright. Both of you keep back. Ooh. Okay. I have range units now. Careful, don't get too close. Oh. Okay. Light step. The landsman can move through allies. Mark prey. Does 1 arm damage and all allies within range automatically attack the target. Okay, so I can't mark prey when he's that far. Oh, okay. So let's move a bit closer. Nope, can't do anything. Okay, and turn. Okay. How far away can you attack? Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, break his armor. Mark prey. There we go. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Move back. Break more of his armor. Right. You are doing 5 damage on every blow. So, hit him. Oh boy. Get away. And now, 2 more damage, and it dies. Perfect! +1 renown. +3 renown for these 2. Okay. Was that a dredge? But you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through trees when you glance that direction. All that food, that's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. Let's see. Okay. These 2... No, we have to try be quick. Yeah, you're definitely going to need supplies. I'll let calm the ox while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Woo! Good choices. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the bottom of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items. Okay. So, almost nobody in this particular caravan, which makes sense. It's just 2 people. Right. Get back to Saga. Okay, why?
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes.
There we go.
What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Okay. So who's Ivor? This is taking a while. And there's some more dredge in the trees, like it said. Ivor. Enormous Varl, swarms of the men in the training field. Already back, Huntsmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge everywhere. Dredge, how did they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams. People are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys and his fighters. Take a let to the Great Hall, tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. I want to help. People at the hall are going to need protection. Gods, Rook, don't start telling them I know what I'm doing. I know it's a stretch, but they bought it. What's the plan? Just hold off any dredge we see until everyone's inside, then we figure it out. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Sure enough, dredge are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over into panic. How long do we need to keep this up? Ivor doesn't know, and that's a bad sign. Yeah. Units move in the order you place them from left to right. This initiative order is very important when setting up strategies. For example, put archers after melee units so they can stay safe behind your heavy hitters. Alright. Let's switch them up. Yep. Okay. What even is this? What does it do? Alright, whatever. Let's keep going. Let's move him here. Move him here. Just move everybody a bit to the right. The one with the shield looks like trouble. Yes, it does. Battering ram. Knock adjacent unit up to 4 tiles for 1 armor damage, plus 1 per unit they pass through. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's not working. Let's move over here then. Oh, crud. Bad positioning, I guess. Let's take out some more of his armor, and then next round we should be able to kill him. You know what, let's move here, and then mark prey. Voila! Take that one down. And you will take that one down. We're gonna need to take as much of his armor down as we can. Wait, did he just up his armor? I couldn't tell. Okay, so... Yes, that one. Ah, and there's my hour. Alright, so... Yeah, this game is really good so far. Characters are likable. Genuinely interested in what these dredge are doing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this after this recording is done. Alright, you know what, let's stick around for one battle. Like for the rest of this battle, and then I'll turn perhaps off. Take as much of his armor as we can. This guy can take on. Okay, mark prey. Mark him as your prey. Finish him. There we go. Alright, let's move over here. $10 damage. Go. Oh yes. Your renown grows. Rook is ready for promotion. Good to know. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated, or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use the options menu to change difficulty. You can change the difficulty at any time, and it has no effect on the story or the choices you make. Aside possibly from your characters dying. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this. This is Half Tangible signing off. Thank you for watching. This has been the Banner Saga.